Let's start with this. Okay, so you know that how to place floors and slabs, right? So suppose if we have any kind of slope in our slab, so how to do that? Let me show you in this elevation uh, for this structure. So here you can see that this column has this top offset minus 305, and this is like a normal column you have placed from level 1 to level 2. Suppose you have the columns like that and you are connecting your beams, and after that you will be placing your slabs. So how you can place according to the shape, right? So for that I will go to the level 2, and there you can see that this is the layout. So I'll go to this floor structural. I'll choose any structural slab. So I can choose this one or any kind of slab like this. I can choose, and then I can go other for the pick support to define the boundary, or I can go with this rectangle. Okay, so here I can choose this midpoint to midpoint here. Yes, okay. And after that, I will go for finish. And now in 3D, you can see that right now this floor is a flat floor, right? Or the flat slab, right? And you need to start it from the top, right? Top of this level 2 means the bottom of the floor surface will be placed at level 2. So just to give that thickness as offset from the level, so 210 will be the offset, and there it is placed. Rupesh, Rupesh, don't share your screen.
Sorry, sir.
It's okay. Just close it. Is my screen visible now? Is my screen visible, Dipanshu?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. All right. So now let's continue. As you can see that this is the floor which I have placed from level 2. Okay. Now I'll go to 3D so that there I can show you. And now what you have to do, you have to select this floor, and you know that in architecture we have learned about this modify slab sub elements or adding some points there, and according to the point elevation we can add slopes, right? So we can adjust this shape by this support. As per the supports, this floor shape will be adjusted. So I can choose this pick support. I will use this option pick support, and then I will select these supports. As you can see, as per these supports, it's defining its shape, correct? So first I will select the outer supports, all the outer supports, and then I will go for the inner supports. Let me select all these and then go for these. Okay, so now it's done, and there you can see that perfectly it's adjusted its shape according to the supports, right? So this way we will create it. Fine. Now I'll go for trusses. So for that, you can just simply create any kind of shape, any kind of roof where you can place all your trusses. So I'll show you that how we can place trusses and we can adjust them. Okay, now let me go to the roof level, or you can go to level 1 also to place it. I'll go to the roof. I will highlight the wireframe visual style, and I will make sure that the fine detail level is on. Now go to the structure tab, and there you have this truss. Okay, so when you will open this truss option, so initially there will be no truss available in the system. No truss families are loaded. So it will show you that no structural trusses is loaded. Do you like to load one? Click on yes, or else you can first load it, go to the insert tab, load family, and you can load it. So come down there, you will find structural trusses folder. You know where you can find out. Go to the C drive, then program data, Autodesk, then RVT, the version. If you are using 2020, so you'll get RVT 2020. If you are using 2019, you will get RVT 2019. I'm using 2021, so I'm getting this RVT 2021. Then libraries, and then choose English folder, as because you are using metric units. If you are using imperial units, you can choose English imperial folder, and go to the structural trusses and choose the right truss. Okay, which one is required? Choose that particular truss. Okay, so here you can see that this one is for gable roof, 10 panel, 8 panel, 12 panel. So how many panels you need, accordingly you choose. I'm going to use this 8 panel, this one, and let me load this one also. And now I'll click on open. And here you can see that this one is right now selected. And with this I can place, all right. So to place, you can choose this line option, draw line, or you can use pick line option. If you have the diagrams or the CAD plans, if you have, you can choose this pick line. I'm going to use this draw line option, and I will choose this one, this point to there, and place it. Okay, so from this midpoint to this also, and from here also. Okay, so like that I can place from this point to this. Okay, so this way. Like this, we can place it. Okay, and we can continually place it. So this is enough to demonstrate. Now I'll go to 3D view, open the 3D view, and there you can see that it's not connected. I can do, I can select it and I can go for attach top. So top will be selected and then choose this roof. Okay. Right, so this way it will adjust it. So you see that right now this showing you the warning that this truss layout family defines an offset or non-horizontal top chord. This may conflict with attachment or profile ending. So you can change the type if you want. All right. So you can just select this one. Okay. You can choose this one. And for this also. let me use this one, and I will select each and every, and I'll go for attach top. I'll attach with the roof, and as per the roof shape, it will adjust the uh, adjust its shape. So go for attach top or bottom. You can select all these three together and go for attach top or bottom. So you can select multiples and you can click on this attach top or bottom. Okay. And now you can see that these are perfectly done as per the roof. Okay. Now let me go to the roof level, and there let me create a section view. So just simply draw the line where to place the section, and this is the view. So right click on it and go to view. This is the section view, and you are getting these lines only. So make sure you have this fine detail level, and you can check it in visual style, hidden line or wireframe. So you can choose the visual style. No matter what visual style you want, make sure you have the detail level fine is on. Okay. All right. So now you can see that these are the okay. So now you can see that okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, so here you can see that I have some distorted shape here. You can see that I have some distorted members of this truss. So how we can adjust it? So for that, just press tab, okay, to select this member of this truss, and then unpin it. And then if you don't want it, you can just simply delete it. Or if you want to change the height and all, and you can just do it by this way. Okay, just you can simply drag it. You can simply drag it like this. Okay, and after that you can see that these are clashing with each other, right? So for that, go to this modify option, and there you have this scope option. So this scoping option is for any steel members. Okay, so you have to select this one first and then this one at the end, and now you can see that this shape is adjusted, and then select it again and now select it, and this shape is adjusted there. Okay, so you have to do the coping. All right, so for coping, what do? You select it and you unpin this first. Okay, so how you select it? Just place your mouse on it and then press tab to select this particular member. Otherwise, you will be selecting the whole. Okay. Now, if you want to adjust this profile also, this one. So again, press tab and then unpin it. And after that only you can change. So you can either delete it for the both side. So make sure you unpin it and then only you can delete. Okay. And after that, if you want to adjust anything there, you can make all the adjustment for these members. So similarly, go for tab, unpin it, and then you can Okay, like that. So I'm just showing you for one. I think after that you can do it for all the others like this. And after that you can go for coping there. And also if you go to the steel, and there also you have this coping option. Okay, so for this coping it will work in a different manner. So if you choose this cope option from the steel tab, so how you have to do it? So for that, select this member, and holding control, select this member, and then press enter. All right, and it's create this cut here, as because this one I had selected first. And now for this also same, go for cope. You can select this one, and then holding control you select this one, and then press enter. Okay, this cut is done. There you can see, and you have to do the same for all this. Go to this steel tab, and for this scope you can assign a shortcut. So for that, go to KS keyboard shortcut, search for it, coping. Okay, coping. So for that, go for, so this one. Okay, this one. And from the modify tab, there is the shortcut CP, but for this scope from the steel tab, there is no shortcut. You can choose this and you can assign a shortcut for that. So Shift plus C will be the shortcut, and after that you can click on assign, and that is assigned, and you can click on OK. And after that, if you press Shift plus C, you can see that the cope is activated right now. So I will go for this one, holding control, select the other member, press enter, and there you can see this cut is created there, right? Okay, and again Shift plus C. Now I will select this, and holding control I will select the other member and then press enter. Okay, and there you can see the cut, right? So this way we will make the cope. Okay, so cope are the parametric cuts which we will provide for the steel members. So Shift C is the shortcut, and then select the member, select another member holding control, and after that press enter. Okay, so how you want to do it? Right, so this way we can do it fine, and for all the other we can do the same. So this is about the truss, uh, adjusting all these members, fine. And after that, you can go for this edit profile if you want to change anything in the profile. So for that, I will go to this 3D view. So let me open this 3D view, and let me select this one. For this one, here you can see that I have cut this part that is shouldn't be done, right? So make sure that you don't do that. Okay. So it's not cutting this vertical member. Okay, so for that, okay, so just a second. Let's change its height. That's all. Let me adjust this one also. And this one will cope this vertical member. Can adjust this one also. This one cannot do it with this member. We are not able to do this with this member. So like you are going with the scope, you're selecting it, and then you are selecting this one. So it's not making. This is the reference plane for this. Okay, so now let me move it. So you know that we cannot make coping with this member. We can make these one are these two intersections can be coped with each other like this one. I can go with this cope now. Before that, I can unpin it, select it, and then select this one. And this one is coped. There you can see. If you want to cope this one, so select it first. So go to the scope option, select this first, and then select this first. So this one will be coped. Okay. So same, select this first and select this, and this one will be coped. Okay. But this one cannot be coped. With this member. You go for the scope and you select this one. See that this one is scoped, and after that you can go for the scope option. Now I'll select this first and select this one, and now I'll select this first and then select it one, and you can see that this one is scoped, right? And this one should be coped, but I cannot for this one. I'm not able to do it. Don't know why. You can cope with this one. If I select that one, so that one will be coped first, but that I don't want to cope. So I'll select this first and then select this one. Now you can see that this one is coped, right? Mm, let me go to the section one. I think that is slightly off axis. I think so. Uh, let me check one cope. I'll select this first and then select it, and it's not coping with this one. So let me select this and unpin it again. Let me go with the scope now. Let me select this first and let me do it. And now it is scoped. Okay, so somehow I think I done it wrong. This while pulling this, I I think I have done it with this. This axis might be slightly off axis like this, probably. Because of that, I was not getting it properly. And I can do it to this side also. Select this first and then select it. Yes, this is done. Okay, so this way we will adjust it. All right, now let me show you that if I want to change the profile, the outer line, the profile, so I can do this also. So I'll go this edit profile, click on OK, and this has this profile as per this family. This is the profile, this is the bottom chord, and this is the top chord. Okay, if you want to change anything in the top chord, so you have to select the bottom, sorry, if you want to change in the bottom chord, so you have to select the bottom chord option, and then you can change in the profile. So I'll show you that you can make some adjustment there. Now let me go with this pick line, and then let me give the offset 1000. Go with this bottom chord, make sure you are selecting this bottom chord. The offset, let me go with 2500, and then pick line. Okay, and then I'll go with this start and radius, start and start and radius, and now I'll go with this tangent and arc, or I can go with this fillet arc. Select this two, and I can give it a fillet like this, and I will delete it. And I can select it, and I can go for mirror pick axis and this is axis, and that is done. And now I can trim it, this part, and is while making this curves, I have done a mistake that I haven't selected this bottom chord. So I had to select this bottom chord, and then I had to make this fillet arc. Select it, go for mirror pick axis, this as pick axis, then go for trim. And now I'll select these. So just a second, this part is trimmed. The dark, let me select it. So trimming this part. Uh, So it's connected till here. Make sure you connect till here, and while making it, make sure your bottom chord is there. And now let me select this, go for pick axis. Let me select this line, mirror pick axis. And I will connect till this point. Okay, so I have made the adjustment, and now let me finish it quickly. Okay, so I had to delete this line. Yes, and then I can finish it. Now let me show you in 3D. And there you can see this is the profile which you have created. That is the profile. Okay, so this is how we will make all these adjustment. Now let me show you how we can create some connections for steel members. So for that, I will click on a new project. I'll open up a new project. Okay, so now let me do one thing. I have this level 2 and level 1. For that, I will go this structure, and I will first place a concrete column there. So right now, no concrete column is there. So first, let me go to the structural columns, concrete. Let me open this, and I can choose this one that is placed. Okay, so I haven't mentioned that will be depth or height. So let me open the 3D view there. There it is. Let me select it, and here you can see that is base level and the top level is same, and there is a base offset. So it shouldn't be done like that. There will be base offset 0, and this one will be level 2, and the base offset will be 0. Click on apply, and there it is placed, level 1 to level 2, and now it's visible in level 1. Now let's go to this level 2, and there I will place the steel column, this one. I'll place it here. It's showing me the midpoint. I will place it here. That will go to the height. Okay, and height will be unconnected, and that will be placed at level 2, current level. Here it is placed. You can check in 3D that this one is placed. You can activate the realistic visual style. So it shouldn't be placed like that, right? It should be placed on a base plate, and the base plate will be anchored with this concrete column. So for that, we have this connection. Okay, so we can provide structural connection. So for providing the structural connection, we need some connections loaded. So if you click on this connection, you will see there is nothing available right now. only this general connection, so you cannot apply anywhere this general connection. This is like nothing. Okay, so all right, so this will just show you a connection symbol and only this thing. Okay, but this is not the desired option. We don't need that. So what we will do, we will go to this connection settings and we will load some connections. So I need the base plate. So I load the base plate, click on add. This is loaded and you can click on OK. And after that, go for this connection and you will see that this base plate option is available within this type selector. You select any of this column first and then holding control, select the another and then press enter. And it will be visible. Let me check in this visibility graphics option. Visibility graphics, go to the visibility graphics and structural connections, and the structural connections, all these are checked. So be showing, should be showing, it's just showing this one. And let me go to this connection settings again, go for this base plate, click on OK and go to this connection base plate. I will select this first and then select it first. Sorry, select it second, press enter. It's not coming. Let me check from any elevation there. This is the structural column which is placed from level 2. Okay, so the base level is level 2 and the top level is level 2. Top level, there must be top level. So let me create a level there. Okay, so let's create with the level offset. Let's provide 3000. Okay, and let me select this top level, level 3. And there will be no top offset. So that is connected. Now let's go to 3D there. Okay, so actually, sorry, that's my mistake. The detail level fine was not on. Okay, so I couldn't understand that. Okay, so that's my mistake. So you make sure that the detail level fine is on. Okay, otherwise you will not see it. All right. So now you can see that is available here. So simply how you can do it. Simply go to that connection, select the base plate and then choose the column and then the other column holding control and then press enter and you will get it. Now how you can adjust the placement of this anchors and the size for the base plate. Okay, so for that select it and click on this override by instance, then only you can override the parameters and you will get this modify parameter option activated. Click on it and after that you can apply the plate thickness and layout will be by projection or you can give the total. Okay, so go for the projection and then go for this base plate dimension and what will be the projection. So right now all the projections will be equal, so you can just apply only for one and you can provide 100 as the projection value. Okay, and there you can see this is 100. Okay, and for the plate corners you can apply fillet. It will be fillet or it will be convex or it will be none. So what kind of you will have this cut or this kind of fillet or the convex or the cut, what you need you just select. And for the anchors and hole, the anchor diameter you just define the anchor diameter. Okay, like 20 mm diameter, and this is the anchor type. Anchor length you can define what will be the anchor length. And for the anchors, do you want to apply any washer plate? So you can place washer plate. There you can apply washer plate thickness and sizes. You can choose and anchor plates, intermediate distance, how many number of anchor plates do you need? So that you can define. Okay, so here I can apply like 175 there. So this is for the parallel web in the web direction and in the flange direction. Also, let me go for 175. Okay, that is applied. And how many number of you need? All right. And you can also give offset from the center that will be maintained. All right, and if you need any welding or you want to apply some stiffeners for your flange and all, so you can apply some stiffeners also if you want to create any holes like this punch marks and all these things. If you want to apply, you can create it. You can create some punch marks. All right, the diameter will be there and grout holes and all you can create. Okay, so this way you can adjust it and there you can see that this punch marks are created and your anchors are adjusted and this is done and this is a connection. Okay, the structural connection base plate, and after that also you can again go for this modified option or you can come to this detail parameter edit option. There also you can change it, you can apply the modification. Okay, so this way we will do it. Fine. So I hope you understand how to do it. So this is all for today. I have to practice till this task and do let me know if you have any difficulties or any problem. Okay, so thank you.